Now we've looked in depth at a couple of team cars here on GCN, but behind me is something really quite special indeed. It's a part of a collaboration between Team Sky and one of their team partners, Jaguar. What they've done is design a car specifically for the purpose of being a team car at a time trial here at the Tour de France. It's the F-Series car in the Coupé model. It's got 550 brake horsepower, which comes from a 5-litre engine, so for guys out there that are into cars, I think it'll mean quite a lot to you. I think we should behold this roof rack at the back. This is designed specifically purely for this occasion. It's a one-off made out of 30 individual bits of carbon, just enough for 2 time trial bikes on the back and 1 spare pair of wheels. Now, unlike ordinary team cars, obviously, there's only 2 seats in there. So again, it has to be for a time trial because obviously you've just got the DS, then the mechanic there. There's no room for anything else. Potentially you could put some wet bags in the boot, but I can't imagine there's room for all that many. You obviously couldn't use it on a normal stage because you need 8 spare bikes for that instance, and you can only get 2 on here. Mark, perhaps you could start by talking me through the collaboration here between Team Sky and Jaguar on this particular car.
Partnership with Team Sky goes back 4 years now, and we thought rather than just supply the cars, we'd look for areas as an innovation partner where we can really help the team. It'd just be fantastic to have a car as visual as this supporting the team. And it also gives our special engineers the chance to sort of test out some new technologies and techniques and put them to a test in a concept car.
As we said, this is a collaboration between the two. So in order to tie it in, they've brought Team Sky into everywhere they possibly can. And that includes carbon fibre everywhere. Nothing says cycling and high-performance cycling quite like carbon fibre. So it's on the wheels, it's on the wing mirrors, it's on the vents. Carbon fibre is everywhere on this car. Now, let's go take a look inside. This is unlike any team car I've ever been in, not least from the fact that there's only 2 seats, so there's nowhere for the mechanic to go. The mechanic is going right where you are here, which is probably quite a treat for him because normally he's stuck in the back. Team Sky clearly goes to the very core of this car. They've got their corporate colours all over, even woven into the carbon. I don't know whether you can see there. That's got a bit of Team Sky blue in there. And obviously you can't have a rear view mirror in here because there's no window at the back. So what they've got is they've replaced that and put in a TV screen, so the car can tune into live TV, so that even when they're in the race, they can obviously still watch it. Now, most team cars have that, but none have it quite as neatly as that. You'll also notice that there's 2 radios here. Now, again, all team cars have radios. Both have 2, in fact. One so they can talk to the rider, and then one so that they can hear from the race, so they can talk to race radio, which is the commissaires who tell them stuff. But normally it would never be quite as neat as this. They've actually built it into the central console back here, so they've got all their communications inbuilt into the car. Now, the other particularly neat feature is, aside from the TV, they've got the usual sat-nav and TV function built in. What it means is that the cameras that you normally use for reversing can actually be showing what a rider is doing behind. So if a rider punctures and they need to be paced back to the peloton, normally you'd have them sat on the back bumper and you'd have the rear view mirror so you can gauge your speed for that. But with this, you actually get them on TV. So that will be an entirely new approach to seeing a race through your car rear view mirror. I like that. The other thing for car freaks out there is that this is a semi-automatic. Now, you probably don't ever really want an automatic team car because of the slight lack of control you get over the speed. But with a semi-automatic, you've got it all over. I don't know what this car would be like driving at 50 kilometres an hour. I think it would probably feel quite frustrating, but clearly it's able to do so. Right then, should we see what this team car can do? Let's go.